is that time of year where we are all getting ready for back to school. But before we can break out all of the fun school supplies and new books, we gotta take care of last year's stuff. So today we're going to be doing a 1 hour better on our bookshelf and our school supply closet. My intention is to do 30 minutes on both. The school supply closet is going to need much more than 30 minutes, but we are gonna make that one 30 minutes better. So we're gonna divide that up. And before I do that, I wanna address the elephant in the room. The red lip, bold choice for decluttering, I know, but I got a new red lipstick that I am wear testing because your girl cannot do red lipstick. It wants to travel all over my face usually. But I picked up this CoverGirl, I wanna say it's CoverGirl like 24-hour color stay or something like that. And so I'm doing a wear test at home before I actually go out in public with it. And I'm happy to report it is doing great. I've already eaten lunch with it and it's still staying on. So y'all just let me know if it starts looking a hot mess later on in the video. Okay, so I've got 30 minutes on the clock to get this done. One of my goals is to put plants here so that it keeps my children from stacking their books and also be like just a really nice plant shelf. And I also have like an essential oil diffuser, so fingers crossed we can make that happen because this is not the look I'm going for in my living room. This is a huge eyesore. Okay, so where do we start? Where do we start? Okay, let's just start at the top. We got a Nintendo Switch for Christmas and we are loving it. We have been using the box to store our games, but I made a drawer in our TV stand for our Nintendo equipment. I actually do really try to keep a very minimalist bookshelf. I'm really looking forward to getting this taken care of so we can start fresh. I've got new bins. I'm gonna try a new organizational method. We'll see how it goes. A couple videos back, I had brought up the fact that I was seeing an oncologist for a condition that I've been struggling with for many years. Apparently it worried some of you, and I am so sorry I did that. I should have elaborated on that. What I have is a genetic mutation. It's called CALR positive, C-A-L-R positive, and it's a genetic mutation that basically causes my body to overproduce white blood cells, platelets, neutrophils. It does come with an increased risk for acute myeloid leukemia, but at this point in time there's no evidence of disease. I'm very grateful to have answers to why I have felt like absolute crud the past 10 years, and I'm doing everything in my power to try and alleviate the burden on my body by having a healthier lifestyle. I have also been put on a chemo-like drug, a very low dose, to help shut that down in my body, which is why I have been feeling so much better. I do hope to come off of it one day, Lord willing. I do not like being on medication indefinitely, but for now I'm just going to be grateful that I have answers and that I am feeling so much better. The one thing I love about the beginning of a school year is how everything is just fresh and clean and you're starting from scratch. Hey Shannon. Hey Shannon. Yeah? You have a sponsor today. I do? Yes, you do. Well, tell me about them. Okay, so you know how we like to make our spaces 1 hour better? What if we made our bodies 1 minute better with Ritual vitamins? Nice segue. I know, nice segue, right? Today I'm excited to share with you guys about Ritual vitamins. When they reached out to me, it was an easy yes, hands down, because I have actually been in the market for a good quality multivitamin. And what really stood out to me with them is the importance they place on the quality of ingredients as well as the traceability. So we, as their customers, know what we're putting in our bodies. You can go onto the website and they have all the ingredients listed out, why they're in there, where they're from, even down to the scientists that formulated them. Yeah. Ritual has created a clinically based multivitamin that helps us fill in the gaps from common key missing ingredients in our diet. They are vegan friendly, non-GMO, and major allergen free. They were very strategic about the capsule design as well, making them delayed release so that it can safely make it to our small intestine, which is the ideal location for these nutrients to be absorbed. And also because of that, it is very gentle on the tummy. And I can attest to that because I have a very sensitive tummy. So if you're on the hunt for a good quality multivitamin, I hope you'll give Ritual a try. They were kind enough to offer all my friends 30% off their first month. And to take advantage of that, all you have to do is scan the QR code or just go to ritual.com/Leaf.Like.On.A.Tree 30 to save that money. And if you don't love your vitamins, you can get a refund within 30 days, no questions asked. Thank you so much, Ritual, for sponsoring this video. Back to you, Shannon. Back to the Tower of Books. Yes, we are taking this tower down one book at a time. I have been ignoring this tower of books in this bookshelf for the entire summer, and every time I walk into the living room, it just sits there screaming at me. So I'm glad we're getting to it today because the payoff is going to be so sweet. I can't wait to share it with you. When it comes to my kids' schoolwork, I have such a hard time trying to decide if I should throw it away or not. I look at some of their writings and think, oh, this is so sweet. But there's literally like 5 spiral notebooks with those in it. So if it really pulls at my heartstrings, I'll tear it out and put it into their keepsake bin that I have going for them. But I really do try and be ruthless at getting rid of stuff because it adds up fast. What I'm really trying to do is sort items. We do like a morning basket in the morning, and sometimes I need little busy work just to keep little hands busy but ears listening. I want a little library for Eric to pull on just with easy readers. And so I'm really struggling because we have way too much out on the shelves. And so I need to reduce. See, like I just have a whole bunch of little busy books that are great, but I think might be a little bit excessive. And see, here's his easy readers. My kids love doing this book, Difficult Riddles. I'll link it in the description box, but it has a lot of fun little brain teasers. So sometimes when we're just getting started and getting our stuff out, I'll read these and they'll try and guess it. So why don't we pick one? A is the father of B, but B is not the son of A. How is that possible? Let's find out. B is the daughter. You throw away the outside, eat the inside, and throw away the inside. What am I? What is your guess? Is it corn on the cob? If it is, you are correct. All right, no more wasting time. Back to work. Back to work. As I was editing this video, there was one clear song that was stuck in my head this whole time, and I'm going to share it with you here in just a second, and I apologize in advance if it ends up being stuck in your head all day today. But, you know, misery loves company. Raise your Bible, pray every day you grow. Okay, read your Bible and pray every day you grow. Read your Bible and pray every day you grow. I've got this song stuck. So we got options. Oh, I remember what this bin was. We actually sold our camper, and this is the activity bin that I had in there. And there's the magic marker. So that's why I was thinking this seemed a little excessive, but it's because it came out of there too. So, but yeah, it's so sad that we sold that. but we're just at a stage in life that we're not using it as much as we would have liked to have used it, and our kids are in sports and extracurricular activities, and I feel like we always have stuff going on the weekends, and it just wasn't practical to have. And we sold it to a nice young man who was actually using it to live in, and I thought, well, that's a really good idea. I mean, to save money when you're single. Summers can be kind of rough in there, but you know what? Some people can handle it. And if you have a good shaded spot, it's not bad at all. I really need to decide what it is I want to do with them in the mornings this year. I know several of y'all homeschool. Y'all let me know what y'all do in the mornings. We try and knock out our group subjects like social studies, Bible. We'll watch the news. I always check the inside of these because we use them a lot for like to work out our math problems. But once they get pretty full, I toss them. This one, I need to go back upstairs. Oh yeah, this was a good one. We'll have to do that one again. These bins were great for last year, but some of them are falling apart. I kind of have a new system that I'm going to try. I bought from Amazon. This time they are cardboard. I feel like they might be a little more sturdy. Towards the end of the year, I was having to tape these up to keep them from cracking. We're just really hard on our stuff. Y'all know how I like the 3 positive things where you think back the last 24 or 48 hours to think of something positive. Well, I did that with the kids, but with Eric, I just had him pick one and draw a picture. So this particular day, it was eating at Chick-fil-A. This one was camping with Nana and Pop. Eating at Chick-fil-A. Yes, my kids are a big fan of that. Playing on the computer. Some of the activities that we like to do, like the riddles and that, you know, can be done at the breakfast just to have that time with your kids. But I know how mornings can be. Mornings can be crazy. But, you know, if you're just looking for fun ways to connect, that's just one. I can hear the trash man outside. And I was hoping to be pretty done here. See, here's a bin that broke. I knew today was a trash day, and so I had kind of made myself like a secret goal to be done decluttering by the time the trash man came so I could get my trash out before they took off. Here the trash comes around twice a week, so it's really not that big of a deal. But you know, I like to give myself fun little challenges like that. Anyway, I wanted to go back to like the kids' schoolwork and art and all that. What is y'all's rule of thumb for saving things like that? I struggle so hard with sentimental items that I try not to create more for myself, because the more time between it's created and the time that goes by, it's harder to get rid of. So I try and be mindful of that when I'm getting rid of things. My kids' schoolwork and art and keepsakes and stuff bins are actually kind of full, and I feel like I need to go through them and declutter those even, because they're only halfway through their school years and I'm out of space. Okay, I'm moving to the floor. Don't know if I'll be able to get up. Okay. Please do not be spiders. Making good progress. It doesn't feel like it, but it's kind of an organized mess right now. We've got the top shelf. We've got a stack of activity books. We got some running bookshelf or bins for next year. And then we need to go through this and get rid of this stuff. Of course I get on the floor and my battery is about to die. All right. Y'all get to see me try and get up from this position. I'll be right back. Okay, I'm back. I went to the bathroom and got a snack. And you know what I realized? I realized I kind of look like a pantomime in this outfit.
What are you doing?
You know, I'm really glad we can declutter like this together.
Wait, girl, look at this.
Ow! Oh, I am not made for the floor. That's what I've learned. But yet I still get on the floor. You know what they say, if you don't use it, you lose it. So once I stop pushing myself up off the floor, I won't be able to. So we're just going to keep on keeping on and deal with the aches and pains as they may. And I don't know if y'all noticed, but I was sweating, glistening a lot in this video. And I'm sorry for that because I did not realize how much it was showing up on camera. It's not so bad right here in this shot. But I have been playing with the thermostat or seeing how warm I can tolerate it in my house. I'm currently up to 75 degrees. I used to be like a 71 degree and don't make it a degree higher kind of girly. So we are working our way up. But anytime I'm doing anything active, I bust a sweat and I don't think to go turn down the air conditioning. So I apologize for that, but it's just what we're working with. And if you're wondering why I am doing that silly challenge, it's because it's upwards of 107 this month. I think for the past few weeks it's been in between 100 and 107, and I'm just trying to keep my electric bill as low as possible. I actually should be getting it any day now, and I'm scared. But I'll be happy if it stays in the 200s. I've got a big bag of trash. We've got a small pile of giveaways that need to go in the giveaway bucket. So that's actually a lot going out of the house. Now we're gonna wipe this down and start putting stuff where it goes and pressing reset on this. Don't mind Gidget breathing. She's just existing. Well, now you're gonna be quiet. I'm not really sure why her and her sister Minnie breathe like that, but we think they're part pug. Anyway, so the timer just went off. We have a few piles that just need to be taken up and away to their original home. So I'm gonna call in reinforcements and they're gonna help me speed this up and get those put away. And then we're gonna move on to the craft closet. I've reached that point where the clutter has been taken care of. Everything is going to its home. And the bookshelf, this space is going to be starting fresh. It's a blank canvas. And I'm pretty sure my brain has a dopamine release at this point. I've been trying to think of a clever name for it. So far, I'm coming up empty-handed. I'm thinking Decluttered Delight or Elation Station. Let me know if y'all have any better ideas. I Googled some synonyms for euphoria, that euphoric feeling, and it gave me elation, joy, delight, glee, excitement, exhilaration, animation, jubilation, exultation, ecstasy, bliss, rapture, rhapsody, rhapsodies, intoxication, cloud nine, heaven, paradise, seventh heaven, and the top of the world. So yeah, that's what we're working with. Does anyone else get that dopamine release after a freshly decluttered space or a freshly cleaned space? I also feel it when I walk into a clean space, which is also rare because kids. All right, I think I briefly showed you these, but I got these off Amazon. The one thing I did not like about the clear bins was A, they were flimsy, but B, they also made this corner look very cluttered. So this year, since I have to replace some of the broken ones, I'm trying out solid black. But I saw that my label maker is printing clear labels with black writing, so that's not gonna work. Let's read the instructions. Okay, so, voila! Glorious, beautiful. These are a very thick cardboard. So, I mean, this one kind of came with a little bit of a dent, but we're probably gonna do a lot more damage than that, so we're not gonna worry about it. So I got the first 4 done, and I think that's gonna look much nicer, don't you? I'm still going to use the clear bins. They just might not be out here. I have a bookshelf upstairs. The girls have bookshelves in their room. I've got shelves in the craft closet that could probably benefit from them, so they will not go to waste. I was a big fan of this system last year. Eric fit into one, just everything that we did. He was only in kindergarten last year. But the girls, I would put each subject had a little magazine holder. So they could take it out, work on one subject, put it back. Then when they were done, when they put that one back, they could pull the next subject out. And it ended up being a very good system that we really stuck with for most of the year. Usually by the end of the school year, my give a darn's busted on organization. So anything goes. So those are empty and ready to go. And the top is clear so I can put some plants there. But we got that accomplished in a little over 30 minutes. I'm still gonna give the craft closet 30 minutes. It was quite dusty on the floor, so I had to give it a good vac mop. But that is always the finishing touch of any room, in my opinion. And I only did this corner. The whole room could have used it, but, you know, we're just focusing on one thing today. And I'm setting up our diffuser. The diffuser is from Young Living, and I'm diffusing Peace and Calming. Fun fact, I used to sell Young Living. I do not anymore, but I do still order from them. I like this one in particular, Peace and Calming. It's a must-have. I love it. I hope it stays this way. Okay, we are on to the craft closet. And when I had my family help put things away, Steven came in here and picked up the floor. I think that's the second time he's done that when I'm filming a video and planning to film myself cleaning, and he's gone in and either done it completely or at least got me started. So the good news is we can walk in here now. And it's not like this closet didn't have more than a few minutes to pick up. We're still gonna do 30 minutes. So let me show you what we're working with now. I can find myself getting really overwhelmed right now because this closet really knows how to test me. It's literally used for everything, and I think I just need to go ahead and do a deep clean on it. But for right now, I'm just gonna try and make it an organized mess, okay? We're gonna keep our expectations low. We're gonna go just shelf by shelf and see if we can't just make it make sense, okay? Because right now it makes no sense. As I mentioned, we sold our camper, and this is where we ended up putting everything. And it is really hot in here. There's no circulation, and it's an outside wall, and it's like 102 degrees outside. So this room gets a little toasty, which is, I'm glad we're only spending 30 minutes in here. In fact, I need to get that started. Ooh, you know what? I'm gonna go put these. I'm gonna go put these on the cleaned off bookshelf for more stuff to keep books from piling up. Pretty clutter versus ugly clutter. I was so determined not to spend one more minute in this closet than I had to. So I put it on X game mode. We got hyper focused and we just knocked it out. One of these days I'm gonna wisen up and invest in one of those, you know, key code locks for this closet. The only reason why I haven't is because I know how many times I'm going to be asked to get into this closet. But I think that not having to deal with the mess of free access that this closet brings would be worth it. Who knows? I'll probably just go on torturing myself. I do have the kids come in here from time to time to pick up when I notice that I can't walk in there. But their definition of tidying up and my definition of tidying up are on the opposite ends of the spectrum. So there's that. The next time I do a deep declutter on this room, I'm going to be realistic about how much of this stuff we actually use. And I give y'all permission to hold me accountable on that, because as I'm decluttering this and looking through this, we just have way too much stuff, for one. And B, some of this stuff we haven't even touched in probably the 5 years we've been here. There is still a lot we use, and this closet will still function as a lot of different purposes, but there is still room to improve here. And I need y'all to hold me accountable. I give you full permission. Just be nice, because I'm sensitive. And it would be really great if y'all could remind me in the cooler months of Texas, because this is miserable. Absolutely miserable. It is like a sauna in this closet. See the light where the sky meets the sea. Okay, that was a quick 30 minutes, but we got it done. And surprisingly, that felt really productive. All right, let's flash back to what it looked like, because I feel like we made a lot of progress in a short 30 minutes. Like I said, we're just wanting to make it look like an organized mess. Surprisingly, there was a lot of stuff in here that just didn't belong in here, so we got that out of here. And I think we accomplished the goal of making it an organized mess. We still really got to get in here and declutter more again. But we're going to put that on our procrastination list. We are 1 hour better than we were when we started this project. We are that much closer to getting ready for school. Now is the fun part, getting out all the new curriculum, the new supplies, and we will be ready to start school here in about a week and a half. If you haven't already, go say something kind to yourself. Thank you so much, Ritual, again, for sponsoring this video. If you're looking for a great multivitamin, head on over to ritual.com/Leaf.Like.On.A.Tree 30, or use code Leaf.Like.On.A.Tree at checkout. Thank you so much. Bye.